Yo, 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 yo. Shooting the podcast, episode 70. Back at you. It's your boy H2O, the Cameroon Goon. Horton, here's a who. Choice D, all the above.
Myman.
Right? Type shit. Go ahead, cuz.
It's your boy Juniani, episode 70. We are here in the mix.
Yep.
70 in the
70 in the
mix. Can't think of anything else to rhyme with it. No. But we here though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, now, whenever it comes to how do we start this off? Because we were just on a phone call with the homie.
Story time.
And, you know, like...
I hope she's watching, too, because I told her to keep game.
Look,
but
I like to talk about the dating stuff. So this is up my alley.
That's
so... Go
funny.
ahead. You wanna segue? You wanna start?
Should I say?
Be
I mean,
the one to tell.
I wish she was
story?
watching right now, because then I could just say her name and then just
Oh, she's not on the live stream yet.
I told her to watch it. I told her to get on Facebook. But yeah,
she's gonna see it regardless.
Right. Okay.
You want to just do it anyway?
Yeah. Well,
or you want to wait? Oh, all right, we'll wait a little bit.
We'll wait a little bit until we'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit. But it's a funny story. It's a relationship, man-woman dynamic type of situation, you know. So that's what it is.
Y'all are gonna enjoy this one.
That's hilarious. But yeah,
that could actually be one of our main topics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do you think of the Super Bowl?
What part of it?
Did you like watching the Super Bowl?
The actual game? Well, the game was a wash. I mean, the Patriots, they got
trash,
manhandled. You know what I'm saying?
The first touchdown was in the fourth quarter.
I know.
It was 12-0, just field goals.
It was pretty bad.
Drake May looked like he didn't belong.
Because he didn't. Clearly.
He got exposed, dog.
Yeah. He's you know.
Bro.
And you know what though? Sam Darnold wasn't really that impressive either.
No, he wasn't. But it was just like, you can't. Drake May looked like C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
How bad he was in that Super Bowl was like C.J. Stroud in those playoff games. Bad, bro. It was like, bro, I didn't even recognize him. Like, I vouched for Drake May. I was like, damn, this dude looking like the second coming Tom Brady type shit. Because he's young. It's only his second year.
Right.
This is Super Bowl. What did Tom Brady do his second year? Super Bowl. I'm like, damn, this nigga's out here balling. Shit. Shit.
Man.
There's levels to this shit.
Jeez.
What about the halftime show?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I mean, for what he wanted to do,
he did it.
He definitely did what he wanted to do as far as the message he wanted to put out there, his style, the way he wanted to do it. A lot of MAGA conservative.
Yeah, you heard about the Turning Point USA halftime with Kid Rock?
Jesus, what a sorry that dude. First of all, bump Kid Rock. I don't like Kid Rock. I'm just saying it right now. I did not
know that he fucks with like little girls.
He has a song called Kitty Love.
Yeah. Where he was like talking about like some 16-year-old, 16-year-old chick. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He has a song called Kitty Love.
I did not
and where
know,
he's
bro.
basically, that's the paraphrased context of what you just said, but essentially it's about messing with like younger women.
Yeah, that nigga's South Park Mexican, dog. That nigga's fucking with high school girls, dog.
Guess what the difference is, though? Guess what the difference is, though? He gets a pass because of who he's associated with and who he actually is. Right here. He gets more of a pass than SPM. But I bet you...
Yeah, because SPM was locked up.
But I bet you...
Oh, he just got out.
Right.
But I bet his career, like, you know...
I bet you... man to man, even though I don't co-sign what SPM did with the underage chicks, but however, man to man, I bet you SPM's more real than him. I bet you he is.
Bro, I bring up SPM because of what happened to him, but the girl was working at a strip club.
Right.
So how are you not gonna assume that she's at least 18?
Right.
So that part, but I use SPM as an example because he had no shame
Right.
After the fact.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, that's sick.
Yeah, Kid Rock is. Did I tell you about this story about when I went to Nashville with some coworkers? This was like 3 years ago.
No, you didn't.
I went to Nashville with some coworkers, and Kid Rock has a bar out there in Nashville. Shit. Is it Nashville or Memphis? I think it's Nashville.
Man, Tennessee. Just say Tennessee.
Tennessee. Wherever Kid Rock's bar is at, whatever city that's in, it's either Nashville or Memphis is one of them. But yeah, we went to his bar, and we got kicked out of that mofo.
What?
Yeah, because we got kicked out because it first started off on some, like, the server was just trash that we had. She was garbage. Like, she served us cold food that wasn't supposed to be cold. So when I got my food was actually decent. Like, it wasn't bad. But my coworker was the one that got the short end of the stick. She was the one that was like, yo, what is this? Can I just, at first she was just polite about it. She was like, yo, can you just go back and replace this and make it what it is? So the server was like, okay. And the server was like taking her sweet time coming back to our table. She was taking like 15, 20 minutes at a time. Like, just not even checking.
Around what year? Like, when was
this? This is like 2022.
Damn!
2022.
That's not that long ago.
Exactly. So we went, so that was happening, right? And then so my coworker got frustrated, and she was just like, yo, like, I'm gonna have to get a manager, right, to see what's going on with this server because she's tripping. So she finally finds a manager. The manager comes over, is like, all right, I'm gonna try and see if we can get you a different server. Da da da. So I guess the server we had got word that my coworker got the manager. So the server comes back and she's like, yo, so did you like speak to my manager and da 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 da? And then my coworker, she's a very, shout out to Natasha. She's a very blunt.
Yeah, shout out to Natasha.
She's a very like blunt, forward speaking person. And she was like, yeah, I did actually, because your service is whack. It's trash. And then the server got an attitude and like walked out. She was like, I'm gonna have you, man, whatever. Da, da, da. I can't believe you did that. So she walks off. So allegedly, I guess this is where things got turned up, because I guess the server went back and complained to the manager like, oh, I didn't want to serve these people anyway. She was probably on some ish like that. Yeah, I don't want to. These people are just. It's a bad table anyway. Can you get them out? So
was it just you and your coworker? Or was it just two?
It was. It was four of us.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what happened, because obviously I wasn't there when she left after my coworker basically called her out. So after the server stormed off, because she got, my coworker was like, yeah, I'm trying to get you replaced. Manager comes back with security and is like, y'all have to leave. I'm like,
after
I'm just sitting there
and complained.
Yes,
they made y'all into a threat.
Yes, and so my coworker, by the way, who is a white woman. Let me just make the record clear, y'all.
The one who initially made the complaint, it was a white woman.
Was a white woman, yes, Natasha.
So this isn't a race thing.
Right. This is on some Kid Rock's bar is just trash.
He's a whole ass nigga. He's gonna be associated with whole ass shit.
Yeah. So I'm just adding this. I'm adding more fuel to the Kid Rock BS train. You know what I'm saying? Like, so long story short, my coworker got upset. She was just like, yo, are y'all serious right now? Y'all are the ones that are, this is horrible. This is trash. So I looked at my coworker. I was like, do you want me to finish eating? Because I won't pay for this. I'll eat it and leave. We're getting kicked out anyway. So she was like, yeah, just take the food. She was like, take it. I was like, all right. So I took it. I was eating on the way out. I was eating.
Because your shit was fine.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. All right. I'm just, So.
What the fuck you doing in Tennessee? A business trip?
It was just a random, like, hey, some of us get together and go on a trip to Tennessee.
Shit.
I've never been to Tennessee.
I've never been to
Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee. Tennessee is a fly state.
Well, Tennessee's gonna be like Texas. I think of like
it's more greenery, more hilly than Texas.
I think like states that are gonna be like Texas is gonna be like a Tennessee or Florida.
Right.
Like states like those.
No,
Georgia,
Pigeon. Shout out to Pigeon Forge, Gatlingsburg. Memphis. Some parts of Memphis was nice, and Nashville, Knoxville, where University of Tennessee's at, by the way, is in Knoxville. Yeah, Tennessee was nice, man. Pigeon Forge and Gatlingsburg, especially, those are very vacation-y type of towns. Gatlingsburg was probably the best, because Gatlingsburg has a bunch of waterfalls in it. It's nothing but waterfalls, and it's in like the woods and the forest, but it's a town though. It's nice. It's very nice. But yeah.
So you wasn't feeling that Turning Point USA halftime show?
No, Kid Rock sucks. He's garbage. He's trash, and he's a suspected white supremacist. So He used to be a rapper. He's a failed rapper.
You know, I like that All Summer Long song though.
Which one?
All Summer Long.
I don't know.
Oh man, bro.
Is this a recent Kid Rock song?
No, this is like 90s.
Oh, okay.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Bro, if you hear the guitar at the beginning of that, I'm about to pull up real quick.
Isn't he from Detroit or like Michigan or something like that too? Kid Rock.
Where is he from? Hold on.
I could have swore he's from Michigan or somewhere like in the same area as Eminem. Shout out to Eminem. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Jamie, pull that up.
No, I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh yeah. Pull up where he's from. I'm gonna pull up the All Summer Long. Hold on. Watch. You gonna know this one. That one. This shit used to be a playoff. And then yeah. You know this shit. You heard this shit. This shit used to play on all sorts of shit. So that's why I remember Kid Rock when I was a kid. I was a little jit, you know? But damn, well, I found out about that nigga as of lately, though. He
is from Michigan with his punk ass.
That nigga be claiming Tennessee from Michigan?
He's from Michigan. He was born in Michigan, bro.
This nigga ain't country.
He was born in Michigan.
Ain't country about Michigan.
Listen, I told you.
I told you. Country.
Oh, he's garbage anyway. Eminem by far. Eminem is way more, and then way more
the fact that they're both from Michigan.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Eminem shits on that nigga.
See, that's the type of white boys I mess with. Is the Eminem types from Michigan? Yeah. Not this one.
Nah, Eminem's invited to the cookout. We fuck with that.
Yeah, Eminem gets he's put on a lot of black people too. So
yeah, exactly.
Low
Royce
key.
the 5'9".
Yeah,
and,
even though he is a guest in hip hop. Yes, I said it. He is a guest in hip, and even he said it.
Eminem knows what he is.
Yeah, but shout out to him though because, and I'm gonna say this too, he lost against MGK. I'll say that too. He did.
I disagree with that one though.
MGK had the better diss record.
No, I disagree.
He did.
Killshot was better.
Nah, MGK got him. MGK got him. I'm gonna be real.
He had a nice little music video, but it was a nice little music video.
That's MGK got him.
Killshot. What's the kill shot?
MGK had more direct shots. I'm being real. He called out everybody, and Eminem was just like, I'd rather be me this age than 20-year-old you. It's like, come on, Em, you could do better than that. Come on, bro.
It's true. But it's true, so that's why he killed him. Because it's true.
MGK was calling him out on his mental, his spiritual.
No one cares about all that.
The person that I'm dissing will. That's the point.
Eminem didn't care about that, nor did the majority of people care about that.
Well, we
care about the fact that
calling him out.
You talked about the wrong motherfucker.
Nah,
you had to pay for it.
He didn't.
And he paid for it.
He did.
He did.
You know what else?
He became some rock star. He ain't rapping. He's still rapping.
No, he's still rapping.
A rock rapper.
He's still rapping.
Megan Fox
he actually
rock
put
rapper.
He actually put out a freestyle that actually goes kind of hard.
Who he would have been if he never barked up the wrong tree. He got humbled real quick.
Nah. I don't. But he
100%.
Real lyricist.
The hip hop community will say otherwise. The majority of the hip hop community.
The aura of Eminem.
Sees it one way.
Nah, well, the general public is attached to his aura, the aura of Eminem.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not winning a battle, though.
The aura wins battles.
No.
Sometimes.
Okay, Jay-Z had more aura than Nas, but Nas beat him.
Yeah, I can't say that.
So you mean to tell me Jay-Z had a better record than Ether?
When they were beefing, Jay-Z didn't have that much of a bigger aura at that time. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bro,
nigga was fucking with Nas back then. Are you serious?
Bro.
In the early 2000s, niggas was
Jay-Z
fucking with
had
Nas
that
like
on a stranglehold.
It wasn't that
Jay-Z
far
had
apart.
bigger hits?
It was not bad.
Jay-Z had bigger hits.
It was not that far apart.
I can go down the list of hits.
It was not that far
apart. Big Pimpin'?
Like,
name me a record that was bigger than Big Pimpin'.
You're comparing
Big Pimpin'?
Jay-Z and Nas to Eminem and MGK as far as their aura gap.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Because like the aura gap from Eminem to MGK is this. The aura gap from Jay-Z and Nas at that time is this. So I can't do that.
No, it's not that. It's not as close. It wasn't that close.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Dude, Illmatic,
Jay-Z,
Illmatic, The World Is Ours, One Mic, all that shit. Are you serious?
Those weren't bigger hits than Big Pimpin'.
Oh my
Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin's with UGK. It's not even him by himself. The shit I named is him by himself.
Okay.
So come on, do that by himself.
What's the name?
Name the one by himself.
Excuse me, miss. Hustle.
It's still not as big as The World Is Mine.
That's Jay-Z by himself.
Or One Mic. Those are still not as big as The World Is Mine as One Mic. No, they're not.
They're bigger hits.
No, they're not.
Okay.
We're
about to end this.
We could do that.
Let's Google it.
Hell
Because
no,
I'm telling you right now, Jay-Z was a bigger star than Nas. Jay-Z was a bigger star than Nas back
Whose
then.
world is this? No feature. No extra niggas on that shit. The shit you name is extra niggas. And the shit they named that was single are not as big as that shit.
Was One Mic
we gonna do
by Nas.
Yeah, bigger than what solo Jay-Z song
hit
at that same time.
Then
at that same time.
A solo. What's the
solo
name of that
Jay-Z,
song?
Yeah, you can't. You gotta think about it.
No. I'm trying to think of the name of the song.
I know because it's harder.
No, it's not.
Because like, if it's not a feature like Pharrell.
Hold on.
Like fronting and all that shit. You got Pharrell, you got UGK.
Still
These niggas are features on his shit. Nas' biggest hits are Nas by himself. At that time of their beef, bro. That's why Ether destroyed that nigga.
Hold on.
That's why he lost that battle.
The name of that song,
we all know Jay-Z lost when Ether. There is no MGK Ether that says we all know Eminem lost. There is no MGK
Nas beat Jay-Z when he put out Ether. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but there's no MGK version of Ether that doesn't. We could be like, yeah, he beat
Who else has an Ether? Nobody.
What do you mean? Kendrick has that shit on Drake.
Bro, okay. That's what I said. Name somebody else. Name somebody else.
Well, you just said that. Who else? I just proved
but
you.
I'm telling.
So now you're asking for another one. That's moving the goalpost.
No, that's the rare air that Ether is in. That's how. Yeah. So Nas beat Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Right.
But they weren't that far apart. That's why Kendrick beat Drake because they weren't that far apart.
Look, MGK's
they weren't
record.
That far apart.
MGK's record was a better diss record than Eminem's. I'm not saying it's Ether. I'm not saying it's Ether.
But they're too far apart.
Eminem's kill shot wasn't Ether. Eminem's kill shot wasn't Ether either.
Eminem's or that's why this whole thing starts with the or
Eminem's kill shot. Eminem's kill shot was not Ether either.
The only reason why we got to this point of the heated debate that we're at right now is because I was talking because of or. Eminem's
Aura doesn't win battles.
That's why you said that, and I said otherwise. I just proved why not.
No, it doesn't.
So I mean, why it does?
It doesn't.
I proved why it does.
Okay, if Aura wins battles, then how come Eminem's been called out multiple times by Nick Cannon, multiple times by other battle rappers?
All of them niggas.
But he never responded though.
Why? Because he has a bigger aura.
And okay, he had a bigger aura. He has a bigger aura. He has a bigger aura than MGK.
Yeah, but he talked about his daughter.
Oh, so because he talks about his daughter.
Why. That is literally what the beef started from.
So now you're proving my point about having more direct shots. MGK had more direct shots, and his direct shots. Right, and his diss record was laced. I'm saying that
those direct shots are not going to determine the winner of the.
No, yes, it will. Because if you're looking at it from record for record, bro, Kendrick not only had direct shots.
We let the people decide. Man.
Kendrick not only had direct shots to Drake, but he also made a hit record on top of the
stream. Dog? We need to get we gotta get the people commenting because I'm not gonna lie.
What's it called? Kendrick had direct shots at Drake, and he had the hits.
Exactly.
Killshot and MGK's Killshot and MGK's records were not hits. So now, since they're not hits, you have to go off of something else. What do you have to go off of? Who was saying what? You have to go off of who was saying what. MGK had more direct shots at his opponent than the other guy.
If we're going to go off of who was saying what, then Eminem was still more punchline, lyrical, hitting that nigga with that shit.
No, you just said he was talking about his daughter. How much more direct and personal does it get than that? It
started with him talking about his daughter. That's where it started.
He started the record. So go listen to the whole thing.
He made a tweet.
Go listen to the whole.
So the whole thing starts with.
That's what I'm saying.
MGK sees Haley on a tweet. Is like, hey, she could get it. Eminem comes across that like, hey, man. MGK used to look up to Eminem. And once he did that, Eminem was like, bro, you crossed the line. So fuck what you talking about, fuck you, all that shit. And then he feels the type of way, and then now they're beefing. And then so MGK is just trying to hit him where it hurts. While Eminem's saying that there's levels to this shit. You ain't gonna ever touch me. You ain't fuck with me. And that was their beef. And it is true.
Sidebar.
He's not fucking with him.
Based on Billboard chart performance and commercial mainstream success, Jay-Z's Hustler songs, because I don't remember the name of the song, like H to the Izzo, Girls, 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 Dirt Off Your Shoulder, were generally bigger commercial hits than Nas's One Mic.
Two of those were after the beef.
Okay.
I'm talking about during the beef. I'm sorry, bro.
During the beef? That was 2001. That was 2001.
Yeah, and during the beef, they were not that far apart.
These hits, H to the Izzo, H to the Izzo came out in 2001. Okay. Same time when Ether came out. That was a bigger hit than One Mic. Okay, that's what it says. It says it's a bigger hit than One Mic. Girls was 2001 also. Bigger hit than One Mic. Also. That's what I'm saying. Those are 2 solo Jay-Z songs. What's the other one? What's the name? I'm about to find the name of that song.
Hard Knocks Life?
Hard Knock Life? I didn't check that one.
Nigga, I'll help you out. Because I know.
Yeah, you know, and you're over here trying to argue.
I know, because I'm right.
No. Not excuse me, miss. It was
Oh, I know I can't be what I want to be. If I work hard at it.
Oh, I just want to love you. I just want to love you. That's the name of the song. Now give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, bigger hit than One Mic. And that came out in 2000.
Isn't that Pharrell's voice, though?
That is him on the hook, yeah.
So it's not him by himself.
It's not him by himself, but it's a bigger hit, though.
That's my point is,
we already named a couple songs by himself.
Gonna have.
We already named a couple songs by himself.
Okay, you got 2.
Izzo, Girls.
I named 3 of those.
And then you just said another one. Let me go back. I'll just look at it myself.
I'm not helping you right now. I know
I'm going to go back right now.
Hard Knocks Life, man. Fuck y'all.
Hard Knock Life. There was one before that, too. It was Unreasonable. Was it Unreasonable Doubt?
Unreasonable Doubt's no hit, bro. That's not a hit. That's not a hit. Unreasonable Doubt is not a hit. Don't even try to up that shit.
The one with, no, that's him featuring Beanie Sigel.
I know I can't be where I want to be. If I work on it, I'll be where I want to be.
That was after, a hit. That was after the beef, though. That was after the beef.
The world is mine. Whose world is this?
Those weren't bigger hits. They weren't,
and they're all just him by himself.
They weren't bigger hits than Jay-Z.
There ain't nobody doing.
And look, this is not me. This is not me defending Jay-Z. This is an indictment on Jay-Z, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jay-Z always has the help.
Jay-Z's on Epstein list, man. I'm just gonna talk.
Okay,
shit.
well,
he
might be.
No, ain't no might. He's on the list.
Yeah, he might be.
I know.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. You know what I'm saying? I like Jay-Z's help better than him. Meaning, like, I like the Kanye. I like the Neptunes, Timbaland. I like Beanie Sigel. I like
Sahai the Prince.
No,
you don't like Sahai the Prince?
No, I like Sahai, but he wasn't helping him back then.
Yeah, he's actually attention from Kanye specifically. Yeah.
Because I even like Just Blaze to a certain degree. A little bit.
To a certain degree.
Dame Dash. I like Jay-Z's.
Who doesn't like Dame Dash? The people around. I think Dame Dash is hard to not like.
No, I think people would disagree with you on that.
Because people just want they just be hating on a nigga because they just want to hate on a nigga. But that nigga's real.
He gets a lot of flack for real.
And
Dame Dash has been the secret sauce to us.
He's real though.
You know, a lot of
it's because like he exposes a lot of shit. He's a real one. They don't like that shit.
Yeah.
But no.
But I think a lot of people, I guess you could say the trolls or the lesser than vibrational type of thinker, or the trolls would disagree with you on Dame Dash because he's polarizing.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though he shouldn't be, but he is. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it all the way a buck is polarizing.
Yeah,
that's why we're polarizing. Like even our platform,
you're polarizing.
Yeah, I see. Like, you see what he just did? Because I am polarizing. Yeah. I am. But I'm not. Am I like not telling the truth the majority of the time when I be talking?
I think the only thing that people would think I'm polarizing with mainly would be race. When I talk about racism,
exactly.
You know,
hey, a lot of my non-black friends that be watching the pod be like, man, your cousin be doing too much of that race talk, dog.
Or if I talk about religion or politics,
you don't really talk about religion.
I don't. I mean, I would like to.
You don't talk about politics before religion. All right? We don't talk about religion here like that.
I would like to, though.
Because I'm a Christian and you're more agnostic and stuff and spiritual. What's there to talk about?
I mean, we can get into, the complexities and we can dig deep about it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we don't have to.
We have to do that another episode.
Yeah. But religion. I would love to talk about religion because I'm very well versed in that area. I would think. But race is just racism and just race in general. White supremacy.
You know what? We could do that because I'm well versed as far as Christianity goes, and you're well versed about religion in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just have a banter on that one day.
Yeah. So,
if you're not,
by the way,
I'm gonna warn these people that when we do that, I might be Bible thumping and it's quoting scriptures and shit because
and when you do that, just be careful because
fine.
No, I'm saying be careful as far as like you don't want to get wrapped up too hard into Bible thumping because some of that stuff can get.
No, I don't. That's why I don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like. But I'm saying if we're gonna have an episode like that, then I will be doing.
By the way, I want to say this before we move on. I believe in the Most High. And I think the Bible is a great tool for someone's awakening, and it's a great tool to follow some sort of blueprint to stay on a straight and narrow and to keep yourself disciplined and keep your sword sharp. But when you get into the details and the nuances of the Bible, then it can get dicey. I just want to say that. So, and that goes not just with the Bible. It goes because the Bible is not a Christianity book, by the way. Christianity attaches itself to the Bible. The Bible doesn't mention Christianity not one single time about how you have to, you know what I'm saying? The Bible stands alone. The
Bible is historical.
It stands by itself. It's not a religious, right?
It's historical.
It's a history book, essentially. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Christianity per se, but Christianity likes to liken itself to the Bible.
Yeah, because it aligns with Christianity.
Somewhat. But you know what's crazy though?
For the most part, not as absolute, but like for the most part.
But I don't think it aligns at all. And I can give you examples.
Don't start with that.
Yeah. I don't think it doesn't align at all.
Like, if we start with that, because then you say that, and
we can get deep.
Yeah,
because Christians like to go to church on Sunday, and that's not the Sabbath. The Sabbath is Saturday, so that you're breaking a commandment right there. If you want to get deep with it,
what's the commandment?
Thou shalt follow the Sabbath. Thou shalt honor the Sabbath. That's a commandment. And Christians like to go to church on Sunday, and they like to do their Sabbath on Sunday. So it's like, if you really want to follow the Bible for real, you got to do the Sabbath. It doesn't
mean that they're just following it on the Sabbath. Because
the Sabbath is the seventh.
On Sunday.
What's the seventh day? That's the day that God claimed in Genesis.
I'm not saying that they're not.
The seventh day is the Sabbath.
Just because they go to church on Sunday doesn't mean that they're disregarding the Sabbath.
No, well,
because the Sabbath could also be seen as a preparation for.
No, it's a rest. No, it's a rest day. In the Bible, God specifically says,
and it is a rest day because most people don't work on that day, so therefore they're doing whatever they want to.
No, most people don't work on Sunday.
Most people don't work on Saturday and Sunday.
No, more people work on Saturday than Sunday.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That's literally the common stigma.
Yeah,
so
Monday through Friday,
you're off on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday you're resting, you're doing whatever you want to do. But then Sunday you go to church or you repent.
So you should go to church on Saturday then.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying that it's not a contradiction.
Yeah, it is. It's an ignorant contradiction.
No, it's not a contradiction because you're still resting on Saturday.
No.
Because you're not working because you work Monday through Friday.
You know what you're supposed to do on this? Jehovah's Witnesses know what I'm talking about because they actually
Jehovah's Witnesses are a different type of Christians that other Christians, just like Mormons.
They're not really Christian.
They're like, they don't like...
Jehovah's Witness is not a Christian.
They are because they still believe in Jesus Christ. All Christians is Holy Trinity, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit. All Christians believe in that. And that goes from Mormons to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, a lot of people,
when you see those people at your door, the door to door with the pamphlets, it's talking about Jesus, right? Christianity.
Okay, a lot of people in Islam believe in Jesus
as a prophet, but not as God.
But they still believe in that.
As a prophet,
they still
not
believe
as
in
God.
The entity
so
of Jesus.
So it's not the same.
Okay, but Jesus is not.
Yeah, it just depends.
Jesus
Beverly's
is not
a Muslim. Like my sister's a Muslim.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Jehovah's Witnesses I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree with.
They probably practice better.
They follow the Bible pretty to a T more so than Christians do.
I agree with that.
They follow it for real.
But that doesn't make them right. But they're also Christians.
But that doesn't make them right though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then you say Jehovah's Witnesses follow the Bible more than Christians do, but they're Christians. That's the problem that you're missing.
No, I'm not missing that.
Like, you think that they're not Christians. They're all Christians.
And the reason why I said that is because I'm saying that because they follow the Bible so much, they think they're still Christians, but the Bible is not Christianity. You see what I'm saying? So if you get what I'm saying? So if you're following something,
with Christianity more than any other book. So
what does?
The Bible aligns with Christianity more than any
other
book.
It's the other way around. It's the other way around, sir. Christianity lines itself with the Bible. The Bible doesn't line itself with Christianity. It's not that.
Christianity existed before the Bible.
No, it didn't.
The Bible is replicating Christianity.
No.
100%.
No, Christianity's replicating the Bible. The Bible is a history book. You just said it, right?
I didn't want to start this.
We don't have to go in depth, but
we already been doing this for like 5 minutes now.
Christianity.
I've been looking at the clock.
Christianity, the Bible, the Bible sits by itself, and then you have Christianity and other sects and denominations that follow the Bible.
I'm not disagreeing with
nowhere in the Bible
is
the word Christianity is not used in the Bible, in the real Bible.
No one's saying that it's not.
So
how at the same time, they didn't know what to name it, but it was just replication of what was existing beforehand, why it was written.
You know what they did? I'm going to give you an example. Here we go. In Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10. See, I know the Bible too. I read. In Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10.
No, you know the Bible because you grew up in Christianity.
No, I know the Bible because I study.
No,
that's why.
You grew up in Christianity and you left.
No, I grew up in Christianity.
And you left.
But
that's what happened.
I had my own studies after the fact, though. That's what I'm saying. That's where
I
learned.
abandoned the ship.
Well, that's where I learned. Well, I learned. The more I learned, the more I got away from it because
you needed a reason. You needed a reason to get out, and you found a reason to get out.
No, the reason
it's like a quitter.
No, it's like an awakening.
You quit on the. No, you. Quit.
I woke up.
No, you quit. I know because
I became woke.
Because Christianity is very structured. It wants you to be a certain type of way, and you want to be more free based.
No.
And it goes against.
And guess what's the most structured of them all?
So therefore, you like, nah, I'll quit.
Guess what's the
I
most?
I want to be more free. I'm gonna go antichrist. I'm gonna go against God.
No, I'm not free. I'm not against God. I just say I believe in God.
I ain't gonna lie. The last part I was just talking shit. I was talking shit. Yeah, let's get the book real quick. No, it's right here. It's right here.
Hold on.
I can't grab it either.
I'm gonna get up and get it.
Yeah, it's too far from me. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm not gonna lie. The last part I was just talking shit. But no, I did. That's why it's like we should have a whole episode for this because then we could both be pulling up.
This right here is one book that's.
See, look, that's a perfect segue.
And no Christianity book will supersede this. And I'm not talking about the Bible because the Bible's not a Christianity book. But this book right here, anything that Joel Osteen or anybody wants to put out, this book is better. Dr. Claude Anderson, this is one of the ways you can combat white supremacy right here in this book. Black labor, white wealth. There you go.
See, the motherfucker did some slick shit throwing in niggas like Joel Osteen.
Shit. Oh,
look. See,
another
karma.
book is falling. Damn. See, no, you see what God, look at God work. Look at God do his work. Look at this.
Yeah.
Another book, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Here's another one. Powernomics. There you go. Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson again. See, you just want
break down the book. What is it about? Come on. What is it
Powernomics.
About?
This is basically the 5. It's a blueprint by Dr. Claude Anderson on how to economically break the economic white supremacist chains that is on the black community. This is a good way on how to start it brick by brick, layer by layer, basically building a house.
I'm gonna ask
the instructions are in here. Powernomics, baby.
What are these oppressionary, systemic white supremacy things that are occurring within our society?
Oh, you want to just go over the whole? You want to get a refresher?
Well, while we're at it. Like, hey, I'm gonna let you know, Marcus. We might not be using my clips right now. Maybe one of them at most, but we're on something right now. So I wanna dive into your head.
I would shout out to Ant CEO, by the way. Yes, I wish we had one of his clips.
I do. One of my clips that I have is of him.
He goes hard on white supremacy, by the way.
One of my clips I have is of him. Yeah. That's interesting FBA, you say that.
FBA, brother.
Oh, that shit that kids keep falling.
Sorry, Dr. Claude Anderson. But you shout out to, backwards. You know what I'm saying?
It fell further backwards. There's more behind
Good Lord. Hold on a second. I'm about to get this. The most I've gotten up on an episode. Hold on.
It fell more behind you, bro. Like, I definitely can't get it. At least before I was like.
We're just going to put
Yeah.
Right
hey.
Here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. Okay, so you want to break down for the people that don't know?
Yeah, because you're the historian nigga anyway. I'm the date nigga. We could take a break, but listen, we can talk about dating.
Hold on.
I don't like about dating, but
I don't like to do that to either one of us though. Listen, let's not limit ourselves to like.
No, it's just our specialties.
But even if it's a specialty, but that doesn't mean you're the void of like being on my level with your shit. And,
I know.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Because like I dabble with your shit. I dabble with like look at most of my clips. It be black based shit. Like I mean, I'm thinking about my people too.
Right.
But
your cousins, FBA cousins.
Yeah, you know I be thinking about that too. But at the same time, I prioritize the dating. You prioritize,
and that's not to say you're the void. And that's not to say you're the void of.
It's just our
knowledge about it.
It's our specialties. You know what I'm saying? It's what we're more aligned with.
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to make that clear. You're not. Don't sell yourself short.
And vice versa.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. With the dating shit, you ain't no scrub on dating. You ain't no
right. That's what I'm saying. Same with you on the racial shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know my black shit. I know my black culture, bro. That's why. That's why I stopped using Myron content like that, bro.
Right.
Because like
evolution, bro. You learn and you get more information and you know.
I like his dating shit, but that racist shit that he be doing is just too much for me.
He's out of there with that.
He be too much on that shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though he makes good points on the dating shit, that racist shit is like, damn, I can't fuck with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a black man, I can't. I just can't. I love my black queens. I love women. I love all
women. This is a Myron Gaines free zone over here.
I might still use his clips on dating. Dating. Not nothing else though. I might still. Every now and then he still has good dating.
You know what? I won't be mad if he docks us for that, for using his clips. I won't be mad at that. You know what?
That's actually fucked up. I would think that he would. Well, actually, because I've interacted with him, you remember when?
Yeah, I remember that story. I remember.
He might dox me.
And if he does,
he might.
Please dox. If he dox, like, I'm not even tripping.
But it's like I still support to a degree.
I don't.
I know you don't. But I'm saying this so that if I did end up clipping him and we use his content or whatever, that he's like, just because you don't like him, don't mean that, you know, why should we get punished together? Like, I was like, I don't,
you know what?
I don't dislike him, but I don't, it's like, I'm in between.
You know why I like it? I like the fact that if we'll get punished together, if that happens, I like that because now he's drawing the line in the sand for real. And I was like, you know what? I like that. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't mess with you anyway.
If he knows that I still fuck with him and he still does it, then he said fuck me anyway.
Yeah,
that is true.
I like that.
No. It'll bring me to a light too.
Yeah,
it's like even though I just broke down the fact that I'm neutral and we're gonna have things that we agree with and disagree with, and he still does that shit.
Yeah,
then he's really on some whole ass shit.
He's cooked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's true.
He's done skis. But yeah, you want to get into that white supremacist talk, or you want to move to the white supremacy?
We're not gonna, because we weren't even supposed to do that religious shit.
That's good. Yeah, that's okay. So
both those conversations gotta be on another episode.
So we can make that in the next episode if you want. Next episode, it's gonna be deep. Religion and white supremacy, and how white supremacy is a religion. Ooh. So you got different topics, and then you got.
That's deep. That is deep.
That's gonna be. Hey, next episode is about to be serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could save that.
Pin that. Make sure. Don't forget that.
We could definitely.
When you're doing our next episode, it's got to be the focal point conversation.
And by the way, folks, if you see a space right here, it's because God kept dropping books on the ground for me to highlight for the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why there's a gap right there. But shout out to, I have the book right here. You know what I'm saying? Right here. This is one of my dudes right here. One of my mentors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Hey, while we're talking about the sports and stuff, Cardi B breaks up with Stephon Diggs after the Super Bowl or during the Super Bowl.
Why am I not surprised?
This guy.
During the Super Bowl?
During or after, like pretty much they unfollow and block each other on social media. That's how these celebrities move nowadays. So you can put two and two together. And so what's funny is that Stephon Diggs she's having Stephon Diggs' baby, but he also has other girls pregnant. And one of the baby mamas that had his recent child was at the Super Bowl too. That's what pissed her off. So when she found out that one of the baby mamas that has his son was at the Super Bowl and he got her tickets. Of course he bought her the tickets. So he got her tickets to the Super Bowl. Cardi B finds out that one of those baby mamas are at the game and like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to be? Like,
right. Jeez.
And then apparently the nigga had a bitch in the hotel and their agreement is that as long as Cardi B knows, it's okay to step out. But because she didn't know about the bitch in the hotel with the baby mama there with his son, that's when she leaves that nigga. And then Offset. You know where Offset is? You know how Offset's doing right now? Mm-hmm. This nigga, you know Selena Powell, right?
She's known for, sounds familiar.
She's known for being the industry hoe. She's fucked with Young Thug and Soulja Boy.
Really not much to speak about then.
Yeah, you know she's fucked Future and all these. Right, you know, like she's just an industry thought.
Okay.
She's now her and Offset are dating. Offset's so down bad that he borrowed $20,000 from her to go gamble to try to make money.
Is she like Dre and Michelle? What?
Yeah, she is like Dre and Michelle. She eats that nigga Offset's ass.
But you know Dre and Michelle,
and that's the Cardi B's ex. And that nigga already had baby mamas before her. This is the industry. This is what people look up to.
You know,
trash. The guys, the girls, they're trash.
You know, even though Dre and Michelle and
Dre Michelle.
And you know, what's the other chick's
Brittany
name?
Renner? Who else?
No, Powell. Or
Selena Powell.
Even though they may be the same type of
chick. They are
the
same.
Dre and Michelle comes off like she's a lot more quiet about it, though.
She is. Because she was a video vixen first. That's why.
Oh, that's where she comes from.
Yeah, she comes from. She was on, is it Shorty Right There as a 10? Or, it was one of those videos back in that time. Like, she went viral off of one of those early videos, like The Dream and all that shit.
Oh.
And she was on that shit.
That's
and
where she's from.
She started sleeping with athletes and artists, actors, athletes. I call it the AAA. Not batteries. But artists,
not the service either, the AAA service.
Roadside not roadside assistants.
Well, she
and not AAA batteries, but artists, athletes, and actors. She was on that shit.
She's hitting.
It's like Lori Harvey.
She is giving roadside assistance, all right. She really is. She's hitting the road like a motherfucker. You know, the AAA service. You know what I'm saying?
All of them niggas get love.
Man.
She's serving the
roadside
community.
Assistance.
Roadside. She's a road. What they call in UK? They say roadman or damn. There's a term for that, like a journeyman. Or fuck.
Roadside assistance in the fast lane.
Oh man, what's the term for like a nigga that's in the streets? Dog in the UK, it's like a journeyman or bodyman. No, bodyman is like a gay nigga in Jamaica. But
roadside assistance in the fast lane. But yeah, man. A lot of these industry, like, I don't know, man.
No,
I can't. Why do these like prominent people mess with the same females? That's another thing.
That is what I was gonna get at.
Like that's another thing.
That's what I was gonna get at because like if you notice, these girls that these guys are fucking with, other guys in that same,
it's the same select. You can count them on one hand. Like these 5 females are gonna be rotated amongst like
Dre and Michelle. If you look at the list of, if I was to pull up the list right now, if I was to have Marcus, our engineer in the back, to pull up Dre and Michelle's dating list, you're going to see Chris Brown, Orlando Sandrick. You're going to see all these type of fabulous, all these type of motherfuckers. I'm like, how did y'all, I know y'all are still in the same circle. Y'all be in the same rooms, rubbing shoulders with each other, talking at these damn functions. And you know this bitch ain't shit, and you still going to take her seriously? And nowadays, it's the YN NBA players. If you notice, John Morant, Zion Williamson, all these young niggas. These young niggas be getting caught up with
I'm about to read it to you. I got it right here.
Go. See, look, boom. Go ahead.
Got it right here.
Dre Michelle's, her resume.
Okay, Gilbert Arenas.
Boom.
Chris Brown in 2010. Orlando Scandrick.
Yep.
2013 to 15.
Her kid is as old as Jalen Green, her current baby daddy.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yep.
2020 to 2023. And then Jalen Green.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's other ones that aren't noted.
And her son with Orlando Scandrick and Jalen Green are the same age.
I'm sure there's other.
That's sick.
Okay, so she's got
sick, bro.
Nico from a relationship prior to her television career. Drew, JRU with Orlando Scandrick, and daughter with Jalen Green.
Mm-hmm.
Those are her kids.
Exactly. And the son is as old as Jalen Green. Look at how old the son is.
Oh, okay. So here we go. Here's another
Look
list.
how old
Okay.
the son is.
Deshaun Stevenson.
Oh, yeah.
Wiz Khalifa.
Sheesh.
So I told you there was more.
No, I know.
Golly, man.
I know. She's
I wouldn't even want to touch that.
I know.
Hey, if I was prominent, I would never.
So
I would never do that.
So, like,
hell no.
This is a time where I'm not just going to, like,
but this is an indictment
for all the people that think that I'm because, like, people be thinking I'm a misogynist.
Dog.
Because, like, they think I hate women or some shit.
What's up with the dudes
it's the dude. What's wrong with these dumbass niggas over here?
I don't understand this.
She has more red flags than a Chinese parade.
Why are they even entertaining her, bro?
Come on.
I mean, look. Okay.
Come on.
Early.
You know when Gilbert Arenas has his podcast.
Yeah.
He mentioned her because of Jalen Green, and then Nick Young was his rookie. He was like, I remember driving you, and you picked her up, and then she just started going off on your shit, and he's driving him. And he brought it up on the podcast. Yeah, she just started slopping your shit up, and then he just started clapping that shit while he's driving him. He's in the backseat, Gilbert Arenas with her. Just.
I don't.
That's not cool, bro.
I don't give a damn.
I'm not taking no woman like that seriously, bro.
I don't give a damn how much of a freak she is. It doesn't matter. Look,
I'm not gonna hear shit like that and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna wipe her up.
Look,
that's just me, bro.
If you catch her early, like in the beginning, okay, 1 to 2, and then you're the third one.
Yeah, that's the difference.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but if you're, let me just go down the list.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're Tyrod Taylor, or if you're Jalen Green, or if you're even Scandrick to a certain degree.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're them dudes. And you're still rocking with her, you should not even touch her. And the fact that and
2 of those 3 niggas put a baby in her.
And the fact, okay, again.
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, bro? And the
fact that you're even touching her and entertaining her like that, to me, that's more an indictment on you than it is her.
Yeah, exactly. I hate sorry hoes, but I hate more bitch ass niggas.
Look.
And those are bitch ass niggas.
But from Orlando Scandrick on forward, yeah, at that point, she's doing what she's supposed to do. She solidified herself as who she is. This is what she does. She's a bop. She's a certified 100% bop that's just in it to win it. That's what she is.
So and at that point, it's on the guys.
It is on the dudes. Yeah. The dudes from Orlando Scandrick on forward.
Yeah.
Y'all are whack, bro. Now I don't really blame. I don't blame
100%.
You know what?
On that.
I don't blame Chris Brown or even Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas.
Fabulous on that list too.
Is he? They didn't even see him.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't blame. Okay, so basically,
he cracked it though.
Basically, from Wiz Khalifa.
She was in one of his music videos.
From Wiz. Well, I wouldn't even. Yeah, well,
no. But he's on the list. I don't know.
Okay.
He is
from Chris Brown and before. Mm-hmm. Y'all are good. Y'all don't really get too much of a you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But after Chris Brown, them dudes after like Wiz Khalifa,
Goofies.
Orlando Scandrick.
Think about Wiz Khalifa had a kid with Amber Rose.
Yeah.
And we knew that she was.
And I actually like Wiz Khalifa, man. Low key.
But that was his biggest L. That's his biggest L.
Maybe that's one of his flaws where he's very, very vulnerable when it comes to understanding women dynamics and relationships. Like that's one of his weaknesses. Like
I'm like, bro, Amber Rose fucked with Kanye and Nick Cannon before you. Nick Cannon, we all know Nick Cannon is for the streets. Hey, you fucking put the baby in her?
Well, Nick Cannon's on it. And I like Nick Cannon too. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, streets.
Yeah, Nick Cannon's perfect. He's on a mission.
Like Elon Musk.
Elon Musk
these niggas are gonna get. They try to create concubines.
Yeah, you already know what time. If you're a female that wants to mess with one of them, you should know what time it is.
Concubines,
yeah,
bro.
You should know what time it is.
You're just one of many.
Yeah, you should know what time
you ain't
it is.
special. If you're gonna let that nigga nut in you raw,
and Nick Cannon,
you are officially saying, I am not special. I don't think of myself as special. I just am happy to be here. That's what you're doing.
And Nick Cannon's a rider too. Like Nick Cannon's on code, man. Like Nick Cannon, he's about.
Oh yeah,
no,
he's base. He's base. He's base. As far as
he puts a lot of black people on.
Yeah, his culture. The culture.
Yeah.
He's always been with the culture. Even Wildin' Out, all that shit. That's culture.
Yeah,
bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Facts. These comedians he put on with Wildin' Out. Come on, nigga. He got Chingo Bean and all these other niggas. Like, bro, Matt Rife. All these other niggas like black, white, Asian.
Right.
Fucking what's that nigga? Teleghetto, that Asian nigga. Like, oh yeah, all these niggas.
Carlos Miller.
Black, white, Hispanic. Asian, all don't matter. That nigga can't put niggas on left and right.
DC,
but he still ain't shit.
DC already had something going, but
DC had that Vine shit.
Nick
also
Cannon
with those niggas, other niggas, Emmanuel and them niggas.
Emmanuel Hudson, Nick Cannon got a hold of him and took him over that
next
hump.
level.
Yeah,
next level, bro. You gotta respect that, but it don't mean that he still ain't a hoe ass nigga when it comes to these bitches. Like when it comes to
of course, that's his weakness.
He's still a hoe ass.
You know what's funny? He has a show called Cancel Council.
I watched it. I'm subscribed to his podcast.
Yeah, and he's had Dr. Umar.
Yeah,
on there.
I see that. Umar, he called him out and shit. I love that shit.
You know what though?
I love that shit.
Say what you want about Umar, but he's articulate enough to really get into that head of yours and like, because he's got that psychologist kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's very articulate with the psychology, bro. And he could get Nick. You saw Nick Cannon get uncomfortable. He was just like, man, you really calling me out? Like
the only other person is that Cheyenne Bryant girl. The Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She
but then she's been exposed.
She has been exposed.
Bad.
Yes. She has been exposed.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for, dog.
She's one of them women that like one of them women.
Talks a good game.
Smart, dumb women.
yeah. Smart, dumb women.
But she tries to be smart, dumb in the male-female relationship world.
Yep.
That's what it is with her. She looks like someone made her mad in her past.
Oh yeah.
And then now she pivoted to the smart, dumb.
You know how they say who hurts you? She is the definition of who hurts you.
And she tries to be smart about it too. That's what's hilarious. It's like you're trying to be
clever. She tried
clever.
to do the same shit with Cam Newton.
I know.
Shit.
I know.
She did Nick Cannon first, then Cam Newton.
There was a clip I wanted to talk about. It was recently.
We got time? You got a clip?
No, I didn't send it, but it's with. We could do it next episode. But Cam Newton had these guests on there from this podcast, 2 females, 2 black women. It's called what's the name of that podcast? I'm about to look it up right now.
Cam Newton,
you'll know this
podcast.
And these 2 females talk about men and women all the time. They talk about
black.
Black women. Let's see. He had them on. I'm about to show you right now.
Recently?
Poor Minds podcast.
Poor Minds podcast.
Yeah, Poor Minds. It's 2 black women.
Poor Minds podcast.
Yeah, look it up on your phone because
I might be. I'll fuck around and be subscribed to him. I don't even know.
Yeah, Poor Minds podcast is 2 black women. And Cam Newton actually, he held his own. He broke it down, man. Like I'm not gonna lie. Even though Cam Newton's like he's on the Nick Cannon train.
Yeah, I know.
But you know. And he has no shame in it. He's like, I have 9.
Yeah, with
9, and I want more.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about Cam Newton is that he has 8. He has 9.
9 kids.
Okay, 9 kids. He has 3 different baby mamas.
9 children.
Yes. And he's not willing to get married, and he still wants to have more kids.
Yeah.
So, hey, whichever women are still hopping on.
Hey, you know what?
Apparently. There's still access,
and he can afford, and he can do that.
And exactly. And the thing is, he has custody over most of his kids.
He does, most of them. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. So niggas are calling him a deadbeat or he's creating broken homes. How are you bringing up the home when you're still taking care of your kids? Right. Ain't no broken up home if you taking care of your shit. Nigga. I don't know.
Watch that episode, by the way, with Cam Newton. He had him on Poor Minds. Yeah.
They almost got 362,000 subscribers.
I know. Poor Minds. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Right there.
Yeah. Watch that. Yep.
Damn.
When you get a chance.
It's 2 days ago.
It's interesting.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen them either. This is the first time I've heard about them.
How did shit pop up in your algorithm?
Because I watch Cam Newton's 4th and
I do too.
It's called
4th and 1.
Oh no, Freaky Fridays. I'm sorry, Freaky Friday. I don't watch the 4th and 1 per se, but the Freaky Fridays.
Oh, like when he actually has
he has sits downs with people and
he had Natalie Nunn, the Bad Girls Club chick. I seen that one.
And he has sit downs with people, and he gets
yeah,
deep.
yeah.
Like,
it's
like
kind of
that.
like Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, to a certain degree, like Club Shay Shay. Yeah.
He
Kinda.
does the same, similar.
Yeah.
That's where Cheyenne Bryant. That's where I learned.
That's where I first saw her too. Was on Freaky Friday.
Yeah, and then I saw that before Freaky Friday, she was on with Nick Cannon, and I was like, oh shit, she's one of those.
She's making her rounds.
Yeah, she's one of those.
She's trying to get seen. Not like that, but just with her.
She's
with her
trying to monetize. It's pretty much
basically
business.
Yeah. Damn, we have 7 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Would we have time for your clip or no?
We can do my first one, please. Because I think even with the time left, we can get to enough of it.
Women have to respect men or they don't like us, and they are collectively removing the things that make them respect us. So the problems are not all men's fault. It's like every woman at once is saying, why do you have to breathe so loud? So you gotta watch body language. Bird hands doesn't always mean she's wrong, but it does mean she's talking down to you.
Yeah.
Again, look how this doesn't match. Oh my God, you got the job. I'm so proud of you.
I got a gem for you guys here today, and it comes from none other than the math genius himself, Homer. All right, now, the clip that I have for you guys here today demonstrates how even men, the very ones who supposedly hold the monopoly on force, can still be manipulated via body language to do the bidding of modern women today. All right. And that right there is a major problem, because while we do need to call out women who go off of the rails completely, we also have to hold accountable the weak-minded simp men who continue to push their feminist ass narratives. Buckle up for this one. It's going to be a good one. Without further ado.
Hey, these mass deportations are going to help out real Americans, right?
I'm going to stop you right there.
I bet you're wondering how America got here. Well, it all started with bird hands. That's right. America went straight down the tubes as soon as it started letting cranky, dissatisfied women from a 3 to a 6 make these naggy little henpeck gestures on TikTok. I know, it sounds crazy, but let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
See, a long time ago, people used to understand that women were violent too. A man will just come out in the open and punch you in the nose, but women are small and weak, so they just lie about being victims until someone else does it for them. And that makes all the simps crawl out of the woodwork and do their bidding, like the bugs they are. We used to understand this, and nagging women used to get punished.
Damn.
For other stuff too. This one's called the scold's bridle. It makes it so she can't talk. Pretty crazy, right? But nowadays, women can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And if you so much as point it out, guess what? You're the bad guy.
Yeah.
Tell me that ain't crazy.
Crazy.
What's all this got to do with bird hands? Everything. All right, that was fun. I finally got Ableton working again. Anyway, the Whatever podcast asked, why do they always do the hand thing, referring to this little henpeck gesture that girls have been making with their hands? And I thought I'd bring you the answer. Here it is.
All right.
So the hand thing that the TikTok girls are doing is the hands are closed and pointed at you. And it means, you better listen to me. I am telling you. Me. This is what you believe now. Me. When you point it at yourself, you get the Italian, like the chef's kiss thing. Oh, I'm telling you, this is so... Look at what I did over here. I did that unconsciously. This is so good, you should try it. The hands closed over here are, I'm sure of what I'm saying, and I receive your needs. You should try this thing. That's great.
Okay.
This is also used in Italian arguments. I told you about that kid. What Trump does is the open hands, double open hands, and he moves them around. I am listening to you. I understand your needs. When the hands are open towards yourself, it means listen to me. I'm begging you, listen to me. Almost like you're doing the open hands for the other person.
Okay.
You would never do this with that. You would never say, please listen to me.
Doesn't
I'm
match.
begging you. You see how that doesn't match? So the hand signals they're not nothing. They're unconscious. Like if you just let your hands do what they want while you're talking, they'll sort of do some of the talking for you. Yeah. So the fact that the TikTok girls are all doing this is a bad sign. It means they're at the end of their rope, in my opinion, and they're just going like, do what I want, do what I want.
Right.
So that's how women are doing, I guess. And it's the women, it's always the women who are falling off the bottom first. It's the ones who are the most susceptible to social change. But these things always spread. They always spread throughout society. Like 20 years ago, everyone said, don't meet anybody from the internet. And now that's all we do. So this might follow a similar pattern.
I think it's interesting that it says that it starts at the bottom first, right? And then it spreads like a social contagion. And the fact is that if you look at a standard issue modern day feminist, they are not very attractive, all right? And I'm just trying to say that in the most professional way possible, okay? They don't look good. Yeah, right. So it's the lower rungs of them that will start this type of behavior. But it's even worse when you see men do it. And specifically, I'm not really talking about the bird hands. I'm talking about kind of reinforce this victimhood mentality because it constantly has men adjusting to the feminist paradigm and never the other way around. That's why men that are white knights and simps are not allies of men. They are enablers of bullshit. This is also why I can't stand and I come at these mega influencer pastors as well, because the majority of them got there through this female enablement, convincing the woman to transition the word of God into the word of their lying ass pastor. Let's proceed.
Anybody from the internet, and now that's all we do. So this might follow a similar pattern. I read a little bit about body language on short form. It's a great resource to supplement whatever you're learning. You got to pay attention to what people are doing when they talk, and short form can help.
Very true.
Get 20% off with my link. This is my Who is a 10 chart. It explains why women who are not 10s are always saying they are. I also talked about this on the standard female delusion chart. This is how they talk in public. Everyone's perfect. And then this is how they talk in private. Them and their besties are way up at the top and everyone else is trash. It's a collective negotiation strategy. The way it works is that the mids and the sub-mids are always gassing each other up and excusing each other's behavior because that's the only way they can compete with the top women who also have to pretend that everyone is beautiful
in public,
or else they don't get to be in the little hand-holding group. And that usually doesn't really matter until they all work in human resources. When they're in a unified group, they control access to everything, especially when they convince the male mids to play along, like they're gonna get something for doing it. They never do. The reason this is so dangerous, and we used to throw rotten fruit at them for doing it, is that the hand-holding group only works when they lie. That's how you show loyalty to the group. You tell ridiculous lies, because the bigger the lie, the more you are proving that you'll say anything to be included.
Yeah. In order, what he's saying is that, hey, listen, we're better together than we are apart. So in public, we're going to pretend to play nice and act like everyone is equal. In private is something different, right? In private, amongst my friends groups, when the whole world can't hear us, then this is what I actually think about that. But in public, we all going to get together and then create this nice little fabric of delusion because more of us feel equal and included. And let's just coddle each other's feelings and emotions.
Right here. And that was the perfect way to end it. And this is the difference from men and women. Is that men are going to hold other men more accountable than vice versa. But then we live in a world where we're supposed to be equal. And men and women are equal and, like, you know, trust each other and all this other stuff. But can we really trust women to hold women as accountable as us men? As harsh as we are towards other men?
On an individual level, yes. On a group level, like he was breaking down, like in large numbers.
Yeah, in general. Because what generality is, the general
hard.
matters.
It's hard.
The majority matters because, like, the majority is how our society is going to work, how communities are going to operate. And if the majority are not moving like that, then we're cooked. And I guess you're accepting that reality.
No, I
so
I
you
agree.
know that is true.
I agree, but except for the majority part. I mean, that.
You don't think that the majority are like that?
A majority of women are like that?
Yeah. Do you disagree with that?
I would say more than 50%. So
yeah, exactly. So there's a majority. So that's a general statement. What the hell is going on?
Right.
So we're fine.
Right. Majority matters.
So we're cooked. Like, so like when it comes to probability, I would say here's my point because I'm about to go like red pill, black pill shit right here.
Yeah,
I know. This is my moment. This is my look. This is my He's not gonna agree with this, but I'm just gonna say this last statement.
Red pill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most women are not wifey material. They're not. Most women are not wifey material.
That's funny.
It's true.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like
sure.
just even based off of that last clip, you agreed that a majority of women would side with women that don't even align with their worldview because they just want to appease other women. They will sell their souls.
Here's the problem
over their morality.
Here's the problem.
And it's like, why would you wife a woman that will sell their soul over morality, over social norms and acceptance and shit? It's stupid.
Yeah, but see what we're doing when you have a. I like that breakdown. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what we're doing, what he doesn't, I don't know, necessarily realize he's doing, or maybe he does, is that he's kind of
acknowledging how bad they are.
Objectifying, like turning women into essentially like material. You know what I'm saying? Like material as in like you're material.
Women see us as material.
Well, you're materializing them from the standpoint of, yeah, these are just things, and these things operate like this if they're you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
I don't see that.
I see both sides. I see both.
The only thing I see is that women don't appreciate men the way that they are supposed to anymore. I mean, they just see us as disposable widgets towards their satisfaction.
I'm not even.
That's why I took that.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna say most women do that.
Above 50%.
That's hard. That's hard to say considering
I would say this. Originally, most women aren't like that, but due to them rejecting good men and choosing the wrong guys, and they have bad experiences, they become that.
But you're talking about a certain sector of women, though.
I think a majority of women choose the wrong men.
I think a majority
of women reject, like, turn down good men and choose.
How about this?
Fucked up dudes that emotionally stimulate them or physically attract them.
Do women choose the wrong men, or do they choose who they're supposed to choose because of where they're at in their head and where they're at in life?
No, it's the first one.
See, I don't know because sometimes I'm not trying to defend
women aren't supposed to be choosing men because they're thinking emotionally.
Let me give you an example. If you have a woman that's like 25, she's a crash dummy, she doesn't know no better about nothing, and she goes and chooses a guy who is like on her level with that shit, you're supposed to choose that because you don't know no better.
I will not disagree with
that.
Like,
bro, of course she's
crash outs are gonna be attracted to crash outs.
So what I'm saying is
she would think that she's not a crash out. She would think she's a good girl. That's the part that you're missing.
She's not choosing wrong. She's choosing what she knows, bro.
But she thinks she's a good girl and deserves a good man.
Yes, some of them probably don't.
These women that are doing that, a majority are thinking that they're good women, and they think that most women are good women.
Okay, but look,
like them. But they're not. But we clearly expose why they're not.
When you inject an outsider that just kind of looks at their situation, or not kind of, but looks at their situation unbiasedly, it's like, okay, you got crash dummy A, you got crash dummy B, woman, man. Y'all got together. That's supposed to happen because y'all are both crash dummy. Yeah, y'all mesh. Of course, you chose wrong. He chose wrong. Y'all both chose. She chose wrong. He chose wrong. Y'all both chose wrong. Boom.
You think that shit's equal?
Huh?
You think that shit equal?
I think crash dummies
are equal, like man or woman.
If a crash dummy chooses,
a crash dummy is a crash dummy, regardless. Man or woman is like equal.
Yeah, because that comes down to thought now. That comes down to
when I'm talking about crash dummy, I'm talking about like sleeping around. Do you think like body count matters for men and women?
It can to a certain degree for both sides. Yeah.
Like, do you think like it affects women more than men?
I think when it comes to
do you think it affects women more than men?
I think that when it comes to the penetrated and the penetrator, that's different. They're two different acts. I believe that.
And you think that a lasting effect is gonna the penetrated has a lasting effect that's gonna be more long term detrimental?
Yeah, because you're letting more inside than outside.
So
but what I'm saying,
we're in the same place.
Okay, but what I'm
like women sleeping around, men sleeping around, and not
but
the
that's
same.
not. But that's
so
not.
A woman that sleeps around is a red flag.
But that's not what I'm arguing. I'm saying like when it comes to choices.
That's not what you're arguing, but that's what I'm arguing.
Well, you moved it to something else.
No,
I'm going back to what you were saying.
This is my glue.
Well, I'm going back to what you initially said. You said about choice, and I'm like, well, a female that knows no better and who's dumb, or like how he's portraying like these get along gang females, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to choose the other get along. Like y'all supposed to do that. Like you're not on this level. You're not on that echelon.
I agree with you, but then those girls that do end up with those guys end up still not satisfied. It don't work out. Even though they don't,
it's not. Of course, it's not going to work out.
But no, it's not. Of course, it's not going to work out. It's supposed to work out because she's supposed to know that she's just as trash as him. But she thinks that whenever he's doing his trash ass shit, that she deserves better. but she don't, and that's the problem.
Poison does not turn into an elixir.
She doesn't understand that she ain't shit. She thinks that she's better than she actually is. Like the guy that ends up doing her dirty, that she ends up with, she ends up getting with a guy that ends up doing her dirty. You're getting done dirty because that's who you are. Gamma. It comes in full circle because Cardi B. I'm about to go in full circle. Why I bring up Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Cardi B used to drug and rob niggas. Hey, no, Marcus is gonna be fun with this. I know we're gonna be more minutes after this. Yeah. So Cardi B used to drug and rob niggas when she was a stripper. Okay. So you know she ain't shit. Like no nigga should take that type of bitch that does that fuck ass shit seriously. First of all, you're a stripper. Then you're a stripper that drugs and robs niggas. So you're like doubly piece of shit. Like fuck you. Why would a respectful man take you seriously? So now you're left with piece of shit ass dudes. So when you get piece of shit ass dudes, you get you eventually you can't tolerate it no more and leave them niggas, and you get another piece of shit ass dude. This nigga Stephon Diggs. I used to follow Vikings page. I used to follow a Vikings page, and they used to like be in the locker rooms and interviewing. And there was a question that all the Vikings, and this is his first team. Patriots is his fourth team. His is his first team, and they were like, "Who would you not leave your sister, your mom, or any female relative around alone with?" And they all said Stephon Diggs in the Vikings back then. So he's known to be a piece of shit. And then you let that nigga put a baby in you. What's that say about her?
Okay.
These hoes ain't shit. And they look up to that.
No.
But they look up to her. They look up to her.
That's
their guy.
That's her.
But then what about all her following? You're acting like most women aren't defending that.
Okay, a lot of women.
So they're all shit too.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
See?
A lot of women can follow.
That's where we get detached.
No, hold on.
Because there's the man, real ass nigga shit, and then there's the niggas that still give women the benefit of doubt.
No. It's red
Even
pill.
though you know that these hoes ain't shit.
It's red pill and realisticness.
And realisticness is that women can be fucked up
too. You're coming from a very red pill. Listen, not all the women that follow.
You're women champion.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
no, I'm not. Not all women that follow Cardi B are gonna praise her and agree with her. They probably follow her. They might follow her for other reasons. I'm not saying
if I would use one of my other Zoom calls. One of my other links. One of the girls, defending her on this Zoom call.
Okay, but again,
she ain't like that.
Okay,
but she like Cardi B. Cat would defend.
Okay,
Cardi B.
I want to say this before you keep
Cat
going.
Loves Cardi B.
I don't like Cardi B's like energy, vibe, swagger.
In general,
I don't
Cardi
rock with
B's
it.
a piece of shit.
She's not my type of woman that I would rock with.
Yeah.
However,
but a lot of women look up to her.
But when it comes to the masses, bro, I'm not gonna start saying the kind of stuff you're saying when it comes to the masses. Like that's a stretch.
Well, the masses still fuck with her, even though she's a piece of shit bitch.
But there's levels to messing
with somebody.
So it's
disgusting that if you're gonna idolize her, you're sorry.
Okay, but that's at another level. There's levels to this about how you look up, how you attach yourself to someone. Like
character is everything.
It's something, but
why
it's not
you think
everything.
I mix about Myron? Because that nigga, that racist shit makes me like I can only fuck with that nigga to a certain degree.
But
that should be anybody.
But you still
and that's
follow.
I like to a degree. And that's why I'm not defending. I would never defend that nigga.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
so all these the women that are defending Cardi are stupid.
Right. So the way you follow Myron, you got a lot of females that probably follow Cardi B for the same thing. The same kind of approach.
The difference is when you call them out for the shit that I agree. I'm not gonna be like sucking that nigga's dick.
I rock
but they're eating that pussy.
And I agree with you on some of the things you're saying about Cardi B and females when it comes
to but the females
I don't disagree
are
with some of that
eating
stuff.
That pussy. They like sucking dick. They eating that pussy for that bitch. I ain't sucking no dick for my own. Fuck that shit. I ain't gay. That nigga's a fuck ass nigga sometimes. So I would call that shit out. But then some girls will really still, even if they don't agree with her, but that's her past. It shouldn't matter. Fuck you.
Okay, and I was about to ask you that before we go.
You.
So are women allowed to have the opportunity to turn a new leaf?
God forgives. I don't.
So yes.
Yeah, they do. But it doesn't mean that I have to take it seriously.
Okay, so now you're individualizing.
Yeah,
yourself
exactly.
Okay.
And I would recommend most other men don't do it too.
Yeah, but that's not realistic, though.
Yeah, it should be. You see how dead ass serious I am with that shit? Fuck that shit.
See, and this is where the red pill leaks out.
Those type of women deserve the bottom barrel niggas. They deserve the type of niggas that would see you fucking another nigga and be like, was he bigger than me? Or they'll be like, should I still stay with her? No, and that's another segue that I'm not even getting into right now.
We're not about to.
Those are those niggas. Fuck them niggas.
Look, man.
Exactly.
I believe in people having an opportunity to turn and leave. If you do if you do it genuinely, like you got to be for real about it. Like,
it doesn't excuse you from heaven. Like
everybody has a past, bro. People make mistakes.
Yeah, we're human. We're human.
Right, but you have so again.
But that doesn't mean I have to take her seriously.
Bro, what if she turned her life around and and you genuinely see it? Not on some like temporary. She did it for 3 months.
Look at my head now. Nope.
See, this is where
don't do it.
That's too much red pill. We gotta detox you from the red pill.
Nope.
We gotta detox you.
See, a little bit. You say that, but I say the opposite about you.
Nah, I'm with you.
You're over here giving girls too many leeway.
Nah, I'm not. I'm with you.
Shit.
Nah, I'm with you. But then when you start
We're not
going,
the same, bro.
When you go,
I'm a traditionalist.
Over the top. When you go over the top with it, that's why I'm like, bro, chill. Because you're speaking for a lot of people.
I'm a traditionalist. Okay, I get it. Most people are not traditionalists. When I say I'm a traditionalist, and I've said it multiple times on the pod, I believe in gender roles.
You
man
can be
on man, women be women. God man, woman, children. Because that's the Christianic side of me.
You can be a traditionalist. That's fine, but be realistic though. When you say stuff
and
like...
what's realistic is that it's Antichrist.
Huh?
And it's male humiliation shit, the rituals, the Akash shit, all this shit. It's just like men should defer to women. Bro, women can do no wrong. This is not... It's a gynocentric shit.
Like this. Like, most of the women that I know, they're not on that BS. I promise you that.
You sound like Cheryl, bro.
Actually,
you sound like Cheryl.
Actually, I take that back. I take that back.
Hey,
I take that back.
Y'all, he sounds like my brother.
No, I take that back.
Of course, my cousin sounds like my brother.
There's a few that I do know. Let me be realistic. See, here comes the realistic. There's a few that I know that are on that BS, but the majority of the ones that I know, they're not like that. You know what I'm saying?
But the reason why
I'll give you an example, and I've brought some of them on the show. Some of them, they're not about that life for real. They're not.
Nigga, I'm not saying that.
But
you're going off of your anecdotes. I'm not going off of anecdotes.
Yes.
I'm not.
When you individualize
I'm not. I individualize towards the end. But my initial statement is a general statement because I'm looking outside of myself. I'm looking at my friends.
And what's the general statement?
The general statement is that a lot of men do fall short and they do simp for these girls. But these girls don't appreciate a good man as well. And that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why.
And there's a lot of men that don't appreciate good women.
And what I'm trying to say is that the women, the men that get in these women are clear pieces of shit. But because they stimulate them shallowly, materialistically, like emotional stimulation or status or their cool and all that, they prioritize that over a genuinely good guy. And that's where I'm getting at.
And we can end on that.
Up.
We can end on that.
Yeah.
Because we're already over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
I'm going to make this into a part 2. And then the part 2 is going to include the whole religion and everything else that we kind of got into as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the rest of the clips. And if you had clips too.
Yeah, I gotta start pumping those out, man.
Yeah, then we can use your
all
clips
of that,
too.
and then put the full episodes out. Everything's ready to go.
Yeah,
it's just the YouTube channel's been going through a rebrand. So
and I got a Shootin' the Ish podcast Instagram. Now I'm gonna start just pumping clips.
I gotta follow it.
Yeah,
that's a new page.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
and if you just type in Shootin' the Ish,
it should pop up.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna just start pumping clips, clip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be using the clips from the episodes.
Nice.
I'm just gonna start it off with clips, and then eventually full content or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
You already know what it is. It's your boy H2O, the Cameroon Goon, Jorge Here's the Who, Choice D, all above. Another episode at y'all. Episode 70, Shootin' the Shh podcast. Go ahead.
Yep. It's your boy Juniani. Type JUNYANII, and you should be able to find me. Not hard to find. I don't think there's many people with that name. So, yeah. Look me up. Hit me up for merch if you want some. Books. The books are nice.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I've already shouted them out multiple times.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get more in depth with each book. So
yeah, we do.
Each book. They see the books, but they don't know.
Maybe
you broke down one of the books.
When we have our next episode, where we go deep with everything, we could get into the books a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
So yeah,
I'm with that.
There we go.
There
All right,
go.
it's your boy Giuliani, episode 70, Shootin' the Ish podcast. We out. Peace.